Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson go off on John Morant. Let's talk about it.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, though, go over to my reaction page, The Nuclear Reactor, and check out my sports reactions. Y'all will love it over there. But back over here, Ring Culture, make sure y'all like the video first. Comment down below. That's how y'all get me into the algorithm, and then I'll go get them when my content hit them and fit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload. Share my videos and hype my channel. So, Matt Barnes, Vernon Maxwell, and Steven Jackson was talking about the incident that John Morant had with Klay Thompson. I'm going to play y'all what Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson said about it. But before I do, this is something that I've been saying about Ja for a while. And Ja Morant ain't no gangster. He got money and started hanging around street dudes. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, a lot of street dudes only grind it because they come from impoverished places. So they want to grind and get up out the hood while this dude is rich and trying to go back down to the hood. But anyway, listen to what these bulls had to say, and I'm going to come back. Check this out.
Klay Thompson, to me, is one of the most coolest, down-to-earth, nicest, doesn't bother, don't fuck with nobody, plays with his dogs and goes on his boats. But Klay is just so cool, and when I start seeing the disrespect towards Klay, and I think this is a bigger picture kind of in the climate we live now, you cannot age out gracefully. And I think LeBron is a perfect example of no matter how much fucking greatness he's given us, with or against or still doing, people are going to find a way to hate on him. And Klay, obviously, after having the 2 injuries he had, Klay is not the same guy. But I hate to see these young motherfucking dudes talking shit. And I be trying to give Morant so much grace. Like, I fuck with Ja.
Bro, we was riding for him at one point, dog. We was riding hard for bro at one point, man.
But he be doing some bitch ass shit, bro. Like,
He not being him. He not being him.
Whatever he's being, it's just like, bro, like, we be trying to defend you more than maybe we should, because I see what the potential, and let's not forget the trajectory he was on. He just be doing some corny shit, and for you to get in Klay's face and put your hand, like, you're lucky you didn't do that to someone that wants to smoke, because they would have slapped the shit out of you on the spot, like on some real shit. But for him to do that, and then for Klay to even take the high road and kind of respectfully getting his ass, because at the end of the day, we all as fans, we want to see Ja get on the court and be great again. And we can discuss, I'm gonna give you a second, Mac. We can discuss whether obviously the time in Memphis is up and it's time for him to go. But we just want to see his greatness, because there's so much greatness. And there's always been a saying the whole time, all of us from the league, like, don't let your off the court bullshit, you know, be louder than what you're doing on the court. And for you to be in street clothes, for you to be in street clothes and come do some shit, like, come on, man. And I understand there's some back and forth, because when Ja was in his shit, there was a little back and forth with that Warrior dynasty and that young Memphis team. But to Klay's point, like, Ja's been talking for a long time, and he has to motherfucking pray to however many guys that he has a slice of the career that Klay has had, with 4 championships, and at one time being, you know, a top 2 or 3 two-way guy in the game, 63 on fucking a -2 dribble. Like, Klay has just done some shit that's just like, whoa. And I hate to see Ja do it.
I would say this about Ja first. I know Ja father real well. And my father wasn't initially in my life hands-on, but I'm a lot like him. So whether your father was in your life every day or not, you somewhat like him. Ja father was in his life. I'm talking about every day of his life. He is not a violent person, not a ghetto person, nothing like that, bro. I'm talking about has not one ghetto side. He is a respectful dude. He bought his money, and he's a solid person. Everybody he come around, he's smiling and speaking to him. So for Ja to eventually get to Memphis, Shout out to Memphis. It ain't got nothing to do with Memphis. It's just he got to Memphis and tried to embrace that culture and became somebody he's really not. Yeah, I said he betrayed, and he's been in some situations where he was around people that he didn't normally hang around. Ja just wasn't that person. So now he's trying to assume that character of I got to be this tough guy. I got to point guns. I got to do all this shit. You're not NBA young boy. You ain't never shot at nobody. You ain't never been in no shit like this. Ain't nobody never shot at you. So leave that away from basketball. Yeah, you made some mistakes. Let the mistakes go. But the persona you trying to carry now, like you just hard dude or something like that, instead of just being it's the difference between a hard dude and a stand up man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. At one point in my younger years, yeah, I wanted people to know I'm hard. But now I stand as a man. You know what I'm saying? So you know how I'm coming. And with Ja, I think he more worried about wearing these Nike Techs and being an NBA young boy. You're not him. Be Ja. And I think that's when he'll start coming back to the expectations that we expect from him as a basketball player. And he has to understand that coming from us, it ain't personal. We fans of you. But what you doing, we have seen because we have made some of these mistakes. And we see that, and we've seen where these mistakes take us. Point blank. Make better decisions. Like Clay say, be accountable and have more respect for other people, bro. Because one thing you cannot do, you can't be somebody else. Everybody else is already taken. The best thing you can do is be yourself.
Straight up. What did I tell y'all on my last John Morant video? That John Morant, one day, his actions and his mouth is going to outweigh his talent. He's already wearing out his welcome with Memphis. Remember, John Morant spends half of his time injured, and then he spent the other half of his time feuding with somebody. And now you're mad at your goddamn coach. You start in trouble at every arena you go to. You remember when he got fined for making that gun gesture? They told him to stop doing it. He did it again. Dude, you're not a gangster, though. Like, you're trying so hard to be something that he's not. He's taking the blessings that he's received from God, and now what he's doing with them is just stupid. It's dumb. It's just nut stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just weak. What you jumping in Clay face for, bro? You're not even playing. You're on the bench. You're not even contributing to your team. Matter of fact, this season, he's either hurt or suspended, and he's mad at his coach. You don't want to take no accountability for any of his actions. And that's going to be the downfall of John Morant. I told y'all before, I firmly believe John Morant is going to get himself blackballed from the league, if not banned. Because at least if you get blackballed, someone can change their mind and give you another chance. But I don't see that happening because all he does is start trouble. And he's not on the court enough to even value his contributions. Then when you remember that when he got mad at the coach, he was out there on the court not even trying. So you'll sabotage the game too for your other teammates, showing how selfish you are. Just showing your selfishness for your other teammates. You think this is going over well, not just with your GM, but GMs around the league. Yeah, they might find a trade destination for Ja because this happens with players who start a lot of trouble. That have an abundance amount of talent. They do go to different teams, but it's funny how they seem to have the same trouble everywhere they go. So I fully expect John Morant to get traded, go somewhere, and then start some more shit. That's just what he's doing. He seems to be dumb. He's going to get traded somewhere. He's going to start some more shit. He's going to be injured. So he doesn't make the money he makes too much money to be hurt all the time, to be clashing with your coach, and to get suspended. What are they paying you for, bro? What are they paying you for? Like, he's making a travesty of his career. How many years Ja been in the league now? What is it, 4 or 5 years? Let me look. 7 years already. This guy's been in the league 7 years already. Wow. He's been in the league 7 years already. What has he done in 7 years? What? Like, the money that he's making, his attitude and how problematic he is outweighs the money that he's making. 7 seasons, and this bull has nothing really to show for it. He's going to be gone. He doesn't seem to learn his lesson, and he's trying to be militant. I remember one time somebody said something to him on X about his gangster ways. This CB4 performance that he's spitting on, MC Gusto performance, and he said something like, "I've been about this life," and talking about slugs and all this. Bro, come on, man. You know this ain't you, so why you keep acting like this? You got a huge blessing. While the rest of us here, especially in America, we're trying to figure out how we're going to live because everything is so high. You don't have to worry about money, but now you put yourself in a position where one day you're going to have to worry about money again because your ass will not be in the league for another 3 years on the trajectory that you're going on now. But you don't seem to learn anything. It might take him getting put out of the league to make him change. But we've seen this song and dance before. There's been problematic players in the league many times that got blackballed from the league, and suddenly they realized how wrong they were. It's going to happen to y'all too. He won't be in the league long. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. And always remember, we are ring culture because the whole point of the culture is to win rings. Culture. I love y'all. Peace.